of all, the depth chart comes out. I know you hate to see an injury today Beasley, but another opportunity for you to.
Exactly. That's really the only way that I'm taking it as an opportunity. I'm fortunate that it came by David getting hurt, but the mentality we've really had this year is next man up, and that's what we're going to keep doing on the offensive line.
How do you think you did Saturday in your time out there?
Right. Watching the film, we came in Sunday. It looked good. It looked like we were moving fast. It looked like we were doing the right things, but unfortunately it didn't turn out in the end the way that we wanted it to, and we're going to correct that this week.
When you look at your game film and what Coach Caldwell tells you, what does he say Eric has to do better to get more time?
Right. Well, it's just the general things. Being an offensive lineman for 3 years, on the collegiate level now, you really got to work on your technique, your footwork, your steps, hand placement, all those things, and that's going to be your entire career. You're going to have to work on that thing.
What are you, I guess, looking from yourself for this next couple games? Anything in particular goes in mind?
Right. Just really bringing another kind of leadership to the offensive line. Obviously, me and Spencer Region really do the best that we can when we're not on the field, just watching for the guys, seeing different things. And now when I'm out there, I'm really going to rely on him just to tell me things that he sees. And just, being out there with my brothers, it's a great thing.
Yeah. I think it's David kind of mentioned a minute ago the circumstances of you getting this opportunity. Is it kind of conflicting that one of your brothers, as you mentioned, is down?
Right. Well, it's always a conflicting thing when someone gets hurt on the offensive line. Like I said, we're such a tight-knit group. That thing with Beard Gang, we really take that seriously, just a band of brothers. And so when someone gets hurt, obviously it's going to hurt you personally. But like I said, it's just next man up, and it's a business mindset.
Well, one of the reasons that I asked for you is because it's military appreciation.
Right.
You'll have a guy in the stands who is serving full-time in the military. Talk about growing up as an Air Force brat, and what that was like.
Very privileged to have that opportunity. Just the things that I've learned from him, things that he's taught me and Sean, like you'll talk to him in a little bit. It's just, I wouldn't have had it any other way. It's just the responsibilities, the plan of action, the little details that we have to do here in football every day. I've done that my whole life, just having him around and him being in the Air Force.
Not to throw a bad word out there on camera, but he seems like a harness.
Right.
Is he?
He can be, but he's a big softy. In front of everybody, he tries to put on that front, but behind closed doors, at the end of the day, he's my daddy, and so he's always going to be that. And I love him to death. So.
Where all have you grown up? Did you follow him around? Did you go to different bases?
I was born in Alabama. Not too many people know that. I was born in Alabama. He got out right after I was born. Lived in Tennessee for 10 years. Then he got back in when the towers fell. We went to Ohio, North Carolina, and now I'm in Clemson. But throughout there, he was deployed numerous times to Afghanistan, Djibouti, Iraq, Germany, all over the place. And we didn't go there with him, thank goodness. But he did his time over there.
Why did he re-enlist after the towers fell? What was his reasoning?
I don't think he ever really wanted to get out. And then when that happened, he just has such a passion for his country, such a drive to protect and really give us the things that we have, not just freedom, but, allow me to drive my car around, allow me to, date my girlfriend, allow me to play football at Clemson. It's so much more than just fighting for our freedom, and he truly understands that as a soldier.
I know your mom has been in North Carolina, he's been in Alabama at times. Has it been hard having the family in different places so much? Well,
my senior year, or Sean's senior year, they were in different places. They're actually in Mississippi, Biloxi, and Mom and Sean stayed in North Carolina. I think that was tough, but just knowing, like I said previously, about the business mindset, that's what it's been our whole life. And so knowing that that's where Dad has to be and we got to get through this time, I think we've been prepared for it our whole life.
How much do you hear from him?
Oh, every day. He'll text me, call me. It's just like he's here, and I really appreciate that he can do that for me. And I think growing up with him having to go overseas, having to do his deploying to where maybe we couldn't talk every day, maybe we couldn't FaceTime because that wasn't even created yet, but just knowing that he's a call away, a text away is just amazing, and he always does that for me.
So what does military appreciation mean for you when you have that day here?
Yeah, it gives me goosebumps thinking about it. I know that for all the people that have fought for us, all the people that will fight for us, my brothers in the ROTC program here, it's just knowing that they're fighting for us. It's just my chance to fight for them on a Saturday and really try and pay them back when you know you can't do that, but just that day that we have to play for them, to fight for them, it's just amazing.
I'm guessing since you'll start with all that,
yeah.
You guys just talked about probably a little more special.
Yeah, it's going to be overwhelming with emotion and passion, but we've been preparing like I'm going to start every week, so it's not going to be too much different.
With the way things have gone with the team quarterback situation in
Right.
particular, how, as a vocal guy, how do you kind of treat that and talk to guys about the way things play out?
Right. Well, like we've been saying, it's just the topic of this team this year is just that the next guy's up. We don't care who's back there. We're going to protect him the best of our ability. We hope that he's going to make the best decisions and best passes that he can. And it doesn't matter if it's 4, 18, 12. We're going to protect him, and he's going to do his job.
And the injuries as a whole, I mean, since you've been here,
Right.
you guys as a team have been pretty fortunate.
Yeah.
There have been a lot
Right.
of
Right.
stuff, and it's kind of a sign for just the way things have gone for you guys.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate this year for whatever reason. We've hit a bit of an injury bug. That's college football. It's a very violent game. It's a full speed, full contact game. You're going to have that, and it's just unfortunate that this year we've kind of caught that injury bug. Thanks, guys.